as it says in the description, this is the run on how to do the controller of the Sarajevo 6. Sarajevo 6 is a PS4 exclusive set of 6 missions. So if you're playing this on the Xbox One, I don't think that you have access to the Sarajevo 6. This is PS4 exclusive, I believe. And the Sarajevo 6 are basically 6 former war criminals that you're going through and assassinating, from the lowest priority slash difficulty to the highest. And the highest difficulty one is the controller, who is in Hokkaido. Basically, you kind of have to do this as a silent assassin, or the mission will fail. You sort of don't get an option there. Because basically, if you are seen at all, the second objective, which is, after you kill Taheji Kayama-san, you basically will need to go and retrieve files from the director's office. And if you are seen at all, or if you're spotted, those files will automatically be destroyed and the mission will fail. So it's kind of difficult, and you sort of have to do it as a silent assassin. And if you haven't unlocked any loadouts, as you know, for the Hokkaido mission, it's pretty much all on-site procurement. You have to get all your weapons there. You can't carry any weapons in. And basically all the doors are unlocked by RFID, with RFID chip implants in the disguises themselves. So the only way to get in and out of doors is to be wearing the right outfit. So basically, in order to get into the hospital director's office, you need to be wearing the hospital director's uniform. And that's the only way to do it. You can get different level disguises or whatever and get around and do stuff until you get to that point. But once you get to that point, you sort of need the hospital director's outfit. So it basically just makes sense to go ahead and get his outfit first. So I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna put a smuggled item. I can't carry anything in. I'm just gonna go in as a patient at the, at your suite. So there's no loadout really. It's just basically what the default of what you get. But here's this little sort of mission briefing, just to show you what's up.
Good evening, 47. I have the final profile available now. Your target is Taheji Koyama, codenamed the Controller. He is the final living member of the Sigma paramilitary, and with his elimination, a particularly nasty chapter of recent history will be brought to a close. Hospital records indicate the target suffers a rare genetic disease, but also that he has refused 2 full bone marrow donations on ethical grounds so far. Interesting. Clients at this particular hospital are not usually picky about where their life-extending therapy comes from. While I have confirmed that he has learned of the deaths of the other members of Sigma, he does not seem to have altered his security arrangements or movement patterns in any meaningful way. Regardless, the hospital is highly secure, and it will be difficult to move freely. So I'll leave you to prepare.
I love how the guy basically just wears a CPAP mask around all the time. Holy shit. Okay. But that's it. That's the controller. That's the setup. And now we wait for this interminable load screen. Apologize for that. Give me a chance to take a sippy sip of my drink. That wasn't a bad load screen. What do you know?
Welcome to Hokkaido, 47. I have received a priority update.
We're going to get to this really quickly,
He has learned that the
just because the timing
files will be destroyed if you are spotted during
sets up everything really fast,
Therefore, you
so
should consider
we're not wasting
acquiring
any
them
time at
before
all.
moving on the target, but I will leave that to your discretion.
Okay, that's the hospital director right there. We picked up the scissors basically because we want to create a distraction to get the hospital director to come into this bathroom. But before he comes into this bathroom, and we get to do our dirty work, we need to get rid of this civilian right here. Okay. And we drag his ass into the bathroom. Put him in here. Alright. Now what we need to do is go back out this door. And see, that's Jason Portman right there getting ready to walk down the ramp. And you got the director walking back up the ramp. So you need to let Jason Portman go so you don't distract the wrong... Oh, fuck me.
Helmut. Hey, bad form, dude. You stole my idea. Hey, look, asshole. Maybe you can find someone else to emulate.
I have to start over.
How about, I don't know, Jordan Cross? He's hot, right? Wow, this is super embarrassing. At least we don't attend the same social circles.
If you would get in here far enough for the door to shut, I would take you out because you fucked my shit up.
I can make you disappear for good. Come on.
Shit. Okay. Jason Portman fucked my shit up. I was trying to explain to you that you need to let Jason Portman go down the ramp because when you throw the scissors to distract the hospital director to come into the bathroom, if you do it too early, it'll bring Jason Portman in. Of course, I said, I was going to say that, not realizing that if Jason Portman gets a look at you, he initiates that fucking stupid conversation with you because he's jealous that you look, so much like Helmut Kruger, which is what he's in this hospital to do, is get plastic surgery to look more like Helmut fucking Kruger. And then he wouldn't get out of the fucking way. And since I attacked him, I was trying to subdue him from behind, and he just wouldn't fucking turn around properly, and I ended up accidentally subduing him from the front, which means I was spotted, which means the fucking mission was over. That's why I got that mission fail state so fucking fast. Okay, here comes Jason Portman. Fuck that goddamn guy. Fucking douche nozzle. And you see the little dot coming up the ramp. That is the hospital director. Boom. So what you want to do is open up the door. Throw the scissors. And he will come in. Boom. Pick your scissors back up, because that's in fact what I'm going to use to kill the target. Like I say, this mission is, unless you've, got a sufficient level of mastery at this level, it's all on-site procurement, so the weapons can be pretty sparse. Alright, so now what we need to do, we need to basically get a wrench, because the wrench is going to be vital to the next part of the mission. And the quickest or closest wrench that I know of is this way. There's the wrench. Then you'll go over here in this door, up these stairs, and this sort of puts you out in the spa area. And what you want to do from here.
So you're going to need me for this?
Let's see.
Wish.
Sorry about that.
I had 2 lessons booked, but I just got informed that I
is go into here, and you want to turn off the cold water to the outdoor spa there, so that the temperature spikes and all the people GTFO. Because that's where your target is sitting. You see him right there? He's just standing out there. Now that you turn off the cold water supply, you've got everybody fucking too hot, and now they're leaving. And that triggers his dialogue.
It seems that no one knows that you are here. Your reputation is entirely deserved. It is an honor to meet a true professional. I have been waiting for you. And you are here in time. For that I am very thankful. It would have been inappropriate for me to die before you came for me. I am prepared. We were young men, full of the arrogance of power. But what we did there in Sarajevo, it was not a mistake.
So yeah, he knew we were coming, and that's why he refused those transplants, because he was ready for us to assassinate him.
Took the gold. 1.5 tons of gold. Being moved from Belgrade. 6 trucks with refugees aboard to protect them from the airstrikes. We killed them all. And then called in helicopter gunships on what was left. $10 million was my share. It was only later that I realized that I was no longer a man. The others could not see it. Or perhaps would not see it. It haunted me for years until finally it became clear that I must use my remaining time to atone. My old friend Loxley told me of the ICA and what you can do. The cost was irrelevant. I placed all 6 contracts, and I watched as you carried them out. Then I fell ill. I feared that I would die before my time. Thankfully, your reputation for timeliness is entirely deserved. As you are aware, the staff have my files in safekeeping. They will destroy them in the event of an emergency. But I am sure you will not be noticed after we are finished here. Arrangements have been made to publicize the files widely. The actions of Sigma and Cicada must be known. Thank you for allowing me to speak my piece, sir. Please complete the final contract now.
You got it, Sunshine. So, not only did he know about us coming, he's the one that hired us to kill 5 of his friends and then ultimately kill him. Alright, so now that part of the contract is done. Now we have to retrieve his files. Best way to do that is just sort of backtrack where we came. And we need to go up here. To the director's office, which is up 1 flight of stairs right here.
A doctor will escort you to your
Okay.
checkup.
Now,
That was all.
if you'll notice the dots, there's up around this corner,
Please
there's a
proceed
guy
to the
who
hospital entrance.
could recognize my disguise. Right there. So we're going to wait for him. To go back, hang out with his friend, and look out the window. And then while he's looking the other way, we walk right into the director's office.
Welcome, Director.
I've pieced the chain of contracts together, 47. All 6 targets were part of the Sigma mercenary unit, operating near the city of Sještopolje in Serbia in late 1995. They learned of a convoy transporting 1.5 tons of gold out of Belgrade under cover of a refugee column. They attacked the convoy and stole the gold and called in a NATO airstrike. It was reported as an accidental attack at the time, a sideshow in that dirty conflict. Ironically, the final target was also the client. Complicated way to commit suicide, I'm sure. I have forwarded the files you retrieved as per the contract's instructions. I'm not sure what that will achieve, however.
A wartime massacre in the 90s. A fortune in gold. Then 2 decades later, 6 men die. No one will notice this.
You're in good hands, Mr. Portman. Gom is such an incredible...
And now all we gotta do is escape. We've retrieved the files. We've killed the target. No one's seen jack or shit. The quickest way to do that is right. Sure. I was seen by a security camera, so I don't know if this would count as a silent assassin or not. No. No, this is not a silent assassin because I was seen by the camera. So, you know, big deal. I've done that before and the camera just randomly didn't see me. So, you know, you could do that same route and get the silent assassin rating. But that's how to do the controller on the Sarajevo 6 without any loadout. At any rate, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.